Welcome to Champagne Gains, the podcast where we pop the cork on the world of fitness competitions, lifestyle, and everything in between. I'm your co-host, Becca Mickelson, nutrition coach, personal trainer, and NPC bikini competitor.
And I'm Kiki, IFBB pro bikini athlete and coach. Together, we'll be guiding you through the ins and outs of what it takes to shine on the stage and life, while keeping it real and having a little fun along the way.
From prepping for the big day to enjoying the post-show treats, we're going to cover it all. We'll also be talking about food, fitness, and how to balance this unique lifestyle with our everyday lives.
Plus, we'll be inviting some special guests to join us on the show, fellow competitors, coaches, and others in the industry who can share their wisdom and stories with us.
And of course, we'll be getting personal and sharing our own experiences, successes, and struggles as we train and compete in this exciting world of fitness competitions.
So grab your favorite glass of bubbly and let's get ready to dive into today's episode of Champagne Gains.
What's going on, everybody? Coach Beckett.
Coach Kiki.
Back for another episode of Champagne Gains.
I wish we had some champagne this morning.
Oh my God. I have a bottle of champagne that I got at my St. Louis show sitting next to my trophy. And I look at it every day. I'm like, I can't wait to fucking drink that. Same with the bottle of wine you got me for St. Louis, the pretty flower one.
Yes.
Yeah.
You and Lacey will be able to drink some champagne here in a couple weeks.
Yeah, I'm so excited that she's coming to, oh, dude, what are we, 18 minutes out? I got my own little glam squad. I feel so special.
Yes. Well, I don't do anything glam. I just make your body look good.
You carry my bags and you make my body look good. Yes.
Yeah. But our good friend Lacey is coming to Junior Nats, so we are very excited for that. I don't remember the last time I saw her.
I was just gonna ask that.
I think it was probably
the retreat.
Dun, dun, dun. That's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a long time.
Fucking 2020, dude. It'll almost be 2 years, or 2022. It'll almost be 2 years.
Yeah. I'm so excited.
Yeah, it's gonna be so fun.
I'm ready to drive again too.
Are you? Oh,
yeah.
Mental health drive.
Yeah.
I'm not ready to fly because I have a 3-hour layover on the way there. And the only time I ever want a 3-hour layover at the airport is when I can drink. And that will not, if it was on the way home, amazing.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Drink and eat.
Yeah, I
Drink
know.
And eat.
Now I'll have, I'll do 3 hours of work in the airport that day, I guess, and get some steps in. But
yeah.
Yeah,
I've been wanting like a cinnamon sugar pretzel, like from Annie Ann's.
I have been having
That's what I've been wanting.
Weirdest cravings lately. Like I was thinking about pepperoni last night when I was laying in bed. And then the night before that, chili cheese dogs. That's not a weird craving for me because a chili cheese dog is delicious. But
especially in the summer, like a good hot dog. Oh God. I'm not lean enough to have like cravings right now, so I don't really care.
That another one that I had, the like white person nachos, the Tostitos with melted cheese on top. So yes. I had those during my diet break.
Yes. Oh my God, that's
that was
great.
So good. Yeah.
I've been watching like I watch YouTube when I'm doing my cardio, and I was watching this one like mukbang of this couple like eats donuts, and if like they eat like the whole donut, but they have like 2 dozen, so they're eating each like a dozen in a sitting, and I'm just like I think I'm just judging, and it might be just because it's in the morning and I'm like annoyed that I can't have a donut.
Yeah,
This girl is like eating these donuts, and like she's not like a little girl, but she's not like a big girl either.
yeah.
Um, but she like eats the whole donut, and then she was like getting mad at her boyfriend or whatever for taking a bigger bite. And I was like, I literally said out loud, I'm like, are you fucking serious? Like, you literally just ate six full donuts and you're complaining that he took a bigger bite out of this one. I and like, and then that also kind of like weirdly helps me with my like cravings and like
Right.
wanting to just stay on plan, because I'm like, this is gross that you're eating like this many donuts in one sitting. Like, I'm totally cool with just eating my bowl of oatmeal.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know.
Dude,
This is
no,
random.
that's a lot. I love that you like said it out loud. I love like when that, you know, it's bad when that, when you like, when something you're watching makes you be like, what the fuck? Like out loud.
Yeah. I got to be careful if I do that. If I go into the gym to use the Stairmaster, I also watch YouTube on my phone. And I'm just like trying to get through stairs. So I'll probably be speaking like, what the fuck? Like, oh, weird. That's weird. Like watching people's like show day videos or whatever. I'm like, why are you doing that? Like these people probably think I'm nuts, but I don't even care.
A lot. Sometimes I'll like be on the phone, like if someone calls me, I'm just like there, you know, talking to myself. And usually if I'm on the phone, then I put my hood up and that's why I'm just like head down and like talk. I look like I'm just like mumbling to myself because I'm not, I have my AirPods in. This fucking crazy lady again.
Yeah. I'm about to get like some over the head headphones, because my headphones right now are just the tiny little buds, and they're
Mhm.
also that nude
Okay, you can't tell you.
color. So like you can't tell. And like people probably talk to me in the gym and I'm just like not I'm like trying to avoid eye contact because I don't want to talk to anybody.
Right.
And like if I see someone coming and like they're like I can like almost hear them, but I'm like, nope, I can't hear you. La la la.
I do that. Yep. Mine are like noise canceling, my new ones, so that's really nice. But I definitely like to pretend that I don't hear people. And I don't make eye contact, which is me. Like
Mhm.
I miss Max Fit so much. That is
Yeah,
such a nice gym.
yeah,
So
yeah.
many
I
hot
miss
dads to talk to.
yes, so many hot dads, and the equipment was just really good too.
Yes, I guess that's a bonus. Zero hot dads at the Y. Like, I ain't trying to pick anybody up, but like, what's life without a little gym crush? Um,
Yeah. Yeah, there's no gym crushes, and no, no. I gotta move somewhere else to find a gym crush.
yep. Come to
You know, I
Minneapolis.
moved to the East Coast.
There you go. What? Yeah, no reason. What has been going on in Coach Kiki's life?
Still banned from Instagram. Um, so hopefully when this podcast release, I should have hopefully have it back. Um, but yeah, so I've just been in isolation with with that,
Yeah.
which is hard, just like market my business, but hopefully we'll get it back. I probably should have just started a new one the day that it happened, but you know what? I just like to sit in the suck a little bit. And
Well,
it's
it
just
would be ideal if it
so
came
much
back.
work.
I mean, you had a lot
It's
of
just
followers.
it's so much work.
Yeah.
Like, ugh, I
That
don't
is
know.
so insanely unfortunate and fuck whoever reported you if that's what happened.
Yeah, it's just so annoying. Um, but that's about it in terms of like coaching,
Yeah.
honestly. I have some competitors competing soon. Um, and Kiki the athlete, riding on these low days for a
Good
while.
times.
Basically, we were doing like a rotation of like four low or like 3 low days and a high day, 4 low days and a high day. And then after like last week's Tuesday check-in or whatever, I did a high day, and then I've checked in after that and he's like, we're just riding low. And then this morning, again, he was like, yeah, we're just gonna ride the low. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. I honestly don't want a high day because like I know I'm gonna be hungrier afterwards, and
Hmm.
I'm just so be lean and to like get this process going
Yeah.
that I don't even care. And then I'm
Yeah.
traveling this weekend, this upcoming weekend for a client show. Um, and I'm like, I would rather just be low. Like, I don't want to have to pack like two separate like
Hmm.
days or, like have to remember. I would rather, it's just easier if I'm stick with low.
Yes. Yeah. That's, I was thinking about that for this weekend too, like going to my sister's just for like half a Friday and then Saturday. I'm like, well, I'm just packing all my food. Like it's not a big deal because I'm driving. So, but
Yeah.
just like being prepared for anything in prep um, all the time.
Yeah. Literally, I have emergency
Happens.
rice cakes and emergency pre-workout in my car just in case.
You gotta,
You
you
never know.
gotta. Yeah, that and like silverware. I need to stock up on mustard packets and salt packets every time I go to a gas station between now and Junior Nats because that was so fucking convenient. Like the salt packets, especially.
Mm,
Um,
it's so it's so easy. I just re-upped on some um utensils at the gas station.
I fucking love it.
Or like depending on if you go to like a Love's or a Pilot, and I think sometimes Speedway has it, but the not creamer little packets, but they're packets of literally just like espresso shots that add like an extra 40 milligrams of caffeine. So you can like supercharge your coffee. So I always take some of
I,
those.
I have not heard of that or ever seen those. That's amazing. I need to find them. I have been into,
Yeah, they're called
okay, lately, I feel like I haven't been liking my morning coffee, but I am like a whore for an iced coffee right now. And I fucking got one on Saturday, and it was $7 for a medium iced coffee with a shot of espresso and then like 2 pumps of sugar-free syrup. Like, are you fucking joking me? And then I was like, then I freak out. I don't like going through drive-throughs and having them hand me a drink during prep. Like that scares me because like what did they put in it? What if they didn't do
Mhm.
sugar-free? Like
Yeah.
it's
I
terrifying.
don't I don't trust anybody.
No, and then even when like going to Culver's and ordering a diet root beer, I'm like, I think I said that to Tanya. I was like, what if it wasn't diet? She's like, I think you would know. I was like, I'm not sure that I would. I don't know what a regular one tastes like because we don't drink our fucking calories.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. You can't be too careful. It's a cold world out there. Oh,
Yeah, someone could just fuck with you for no reason.
that girl
I
looks like
mean, I
she's
would do
in
that too.
prep.
Like if I was working at a I don't know, fast food restaurant, like that's boring. Like I would probably just fuck with people
Yeah,
for
why
no
not?
reason.
Spit in their food and stuff. Oh,
Exactly.
you don't need
Yeah.
cheese on your burger. That's Kiki's form of punishment.
You don't need this. You
No.
wanted a large? No, I think you need this. I think you need a medium.
That was another thing that was $7 that surprised me was my last meal of my diet break or my last treat was a Dairy Queen Blizzard. I actually went to Walmart to see if they had Jenny's ice cream they did not. So Dairy Queen was across the street. That was also $7 for a small. I was like, what is this world coming to? But
$7.
I'd rather pay $7 for that than a coffee, I guess. Um,
Yeah, yeah.
I asked her, they
I
have
get annoyed at I get annoyed, oh, sorry.
no,
I get
but
annoyed at gas station coffee. It's like more than $2.
yeah, yeah, that's asinine. Like I'm paying for this cup, like that's that's all I should have to pay for. Your coffee is like 1 cent.
Yeah. But I also take all this stuff, so like
It's a fair trade.
I probably get my money's worth.
Yeah, that's fair. Speaking of
Well,
coffee, it kind of leads us into our daily non-negotiables, which is what we're talking about today. What ours are and like why having them in place is important. But what I was relating this to the coffee thing, one of my daily non-negotiables, like the first thing I do is always make sure that I drink water before I drink any coffee. Because caffeine is just going to, like, your cortisol is elevated in the morning and caffeine is just going to like increase that. So the water before is a little bit of a buffer there. Um, but that is
yeah,
also in the form of,
same for me.
go ahead. Fuck this
I was
and
gonna say that's the same for me, non-negotiable is I definitely have my probably a big old my Joe Johnson tumbler of water before I have any coffee. Um Greens, fruits, immune boost from Max Effort Muscle. And then I've also been adding in lemon juice, apple cider vinegar, and aloe vera juice
Hmm.
into that.
Do you just have like do you squeeze a lemon or do you have like the little thing? Like,
Um, I have like lemon like juice in like the container right now. I needed to get like real lemons, but that would require me going to the grocery store.
I just bought one of those lemon things the other day because they didn't have my seedless lemons at Walmart.
Mm.
Um, but yeah, I haven't opened it yet. But yeah, so my greens is usually the first thing I drink, and then an element tea. So get my electrolytes and my sodium right away in the morning before so I usually drink 40 ounces before coffee. On the weekends, it's usually a little less, well, or days that I'm not doing cardio, it's usually 20 ounces before coffee. But the cardio definitely helps to like get water in before anything else. Just go and get it done. That's the daily non-negotiable in prep as well. Waking up and getting my fucking cardio done. And it just feels so good to have it
Yeah,
done for the day.
yeah, and it kind of like suppresses your appetite a little bit. And it just gets your body moving. Like it sets you up for a good like rest of your day. I always
Mhm.
feel more productive when I'm doing my cardio in the morning.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, like, especially when it gets longer, like you wouldn't want to be doing that post-workout or, in the evening. I would never want to do evening.
Mm-mm. I mean, I've done it before and it sucks.
Yeah.
It's just
Um,
it's annoying.
yeah. I just want
And I
everything done. Training after 3 meals is even like, that's also a daily non-negotiable right now. That's even like annoying.
Yeah, I mean, um, I think yeah, one of my non-negotiables now is definitely like eating several meals. Like, and I have to force myself to like not go to the gym early.
It feels good to get it done. But it is nice, having more energy in your body when we are training.
Yeah.
So
Another non-negotiable for me is like my vacuums in the morning when I'm brushing my teeth. So if you it's really nice if you have like an electric toothbrush. Like mine is like the Quip brand where it does like 30 seconds for 4 quadrants of your mouth. So I know I'm getting in 4 really good vacuums, and then I just finish brushing my teeth and then do however many more I need to do.
Yeah, I do that when I sometimes I do them at night too when I'm brushing my teeth. Like either when I'm laying in bed and then a couple while I'm brushing my teeth. But I have like my Sonicare one has the same like the 4 quadrant thing, which I never fucking pay attention to. I'm just like wherever I want to be.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I um haven't been to the dentist for fucking years since I moved out there to Ohio, and I made a dentist appointment, and then it was for Junior USA's, and then like during that time, so I had to reschedule it for fucking July. Or then their next date was Junior Nat, so I was like, better not do that just in case. And then the next one was July, and now I have something going on then. I'm like, fuck me. Like I can't, I guess I'm not going to the dentist. Whatever, I can't afford that anyways. I gotta pay for competing.
Yeah. I know. I was like, I need to get new contacts and new glasses, but like I need to save my money to for competitions.
Yeah, I'm just working right now to pay for competing. Um, also, I have like part of a wisdom tooth coming in. It's been there, it's been like coming in for literally since the last time I went to the dentist, and she's like, you should probably go get those removed. I'm like, yeah. Hey, guess what's still here 2 years later? Fuck that. It doesn't hurt me, so whatever.
Yeah, just make me smarter.
Yes, exactly.
What are
Let's
what are
see.
some other non-negotiables
Okay,
you
well,
have?
this is relatable to this dentist conversation because flossing my teeth at night, like I never miss for years and years. Like I could be blackout drunk coming home and I'm flossing my goddamn teeth. Like I hate thinking about not doing it because of like everything that like I pull out of my teeth every night is disgusting. Not to be gross, but like that is a daily non-negotiable. Floss my teeth at night.
I feel like I have so many non-negotiables because my life is just like a set routine. So there's so many things that are the same throughout my day that like if I don't do like I don't not do them
Right.
ever. And it's so interesting. So I was at the state track meet this past weekend with my sister, staying in a hotel room with my sister. Me and her are very different. Like I'm like clean, I have a routine, I have steps and all these things, and she's just like lolly, not she's just like in her own little world, not like she's type A. I mean, she's a doctor, but like
Mhm.
she's not concerned about other things. And it was just like, all right, well, like I had like everything in place, all of my food, all of my measuring my salt. It was just very interesting to like observe the differences. And
Mhm.
people probably think I'm crazy with all the things that I do. But it's like in prep or not in prep, these are non-negotiables that I'm doing.
Yeah, because like it makes you physically feel good and mentally feel good. And it just that's what sets us up for success. And like that's what separates, the winners from the not the winners from the losers, but like, if like doing these things helps me to be successful in my daily life and like mentally as well. Um, like, okay, so like my morning routine that I have. Go do cardio, I drink my water, then I come home and drink my coffee, and then I like practice, like praying and like gratitude, then like that's a daily non-negotiable. Um, and my Spanish lesson.
Yep.
We are going on like 1900 something days. We are going strong. Maybe I'll quit at 2000 because it really doesn't do anything for me other than like check that box in my brain of, okay, I did this. Like I have a streak going still.
Yeah, like there's some of those things that's like, okay, it's time to like say goodbye to this habit.
Gonna be
But
a sad day.
you get so used to it.
Yeah.
Uh, non-negotiable for me every night is um taking my calm drink, like my calm magnesium.
Hmm.
That's just like how I know that it's time to be done with the evening. And I don't know if it's just placebo, but I'm just like sipping on it. And I'm like, oh, it's time to go to bed.
Yeah. It's a little routine. I mean, that's like routine is what is going to make you successful. So, however, you know, setting these things in place and like building structure into your own day. Like life is always going to be chaotic, but if you have things set in place that you're going to do no matter what because you know make you feel good and gives you structure and like peace of mind, then freaking do those things. Um I think that is like one thing that I have to work with clients on a lot is, you know, they'll talk about like they don't have structure on their weekends, but that's where you need to create your own structure. Like you need to be in the driver's seat of your life and not just do whatever everyone else around you is doing. Like if you're, you know, traveling this weekend and no one else is doing cardio, like you're still gonna go do cardio because that is what you like, that's just what you do. Um, like it's my show
Yeah.
day
I
and I'm
remember
doing
like
my
when,
Spanish lesson. Like, that's just what I do.
yeah, and it's just like those daily habits. It's like the winning daily habits that you know, continue to do every single day. That consistency, you're checking off the boxes, you're winning the day. And that just, it makes you feel so good.
Yeah.
Like there's very rarely where I don't have like some of these where I like miss my non-negotiables, but like when I do, it's just like I feel like the whole rest of the week is all thrown off just
Hmm.
because like I missed one little thing.
Right.
And that could just be me being like neurotic, but like it's the consistency that I like thrive on because I know that's what's going to, you know, it may not seem like a big deal on the daily, but it's just those winning habits every single day that are compiled to like these big, you know, results overall
Yes.
and
That's
like truly become like a better person for you.
hmm yeah, that's the compound effect. Like, you know, I've prepped every day. I've checked all these boxes every day and look what I have to show. Like it doesn't happen like eh, like change happens over time and having those that like you have to be consistent to build confidence in yourself. And you have to be willing to do things without like instant gratification or like, well, yeah, just instant
Mhm.
gratification. Just, like you always say, you can't Amazon Prime your body, but doing like the little things daily and then seeing how like you are winning doing that. And then you'll start to see like the side effects and like feel better. Clothes fit better, like it's just relating this to nutrition and fitness and everything. Like then all of a sudden, like people start seeing it and like then you're there. And then it just builds more and more confidence. And you want like you that's why, you know, I think people fail to have the non-negotiables is because they don't like stick with it long enough to reap the rewards of it and notice how it is affecting their life because they just give up. So,
Yeah, I mean
well,
Corey talks about that all the time, and that's where like I've learned most of my like big winning habits is, you know, from Corey and the stuff that he preaches. It's like you didn't get to where you are overnight, in a bad way, and it's not go, you know, to get into a good way, like it's not going to happen overnight either.
right.
Um, in his book, you know, when we reviewed that in a gosh, old YouTube video of how to build confidence and win at life. And that was like that's exactly what all of these daily non-negotiables are for, is to
Mhm.
build that confidence in yourself that you can do all of these things. And then eventually those compile into, winning at life
Yep.
and just being very happy with where you are at.
Mhm.
I mean, and he's so successful and he still has these non-negotiables that he implements into his daily life just because he got to where he wanted to be or he's done all these things. Like just because when I turned pro doesn't mean like I just threw everything out the window or,
Right.
when I talk to my girl about this all the time. I'm like, okay, so if you were we don't need a deadline right now. Like you need to if we were to never prep ever again or to never do a show, would you just like go into eating like a 5-year-old? Like,
Right.
and would you not go to the gym? Would you not do this? And Alexa is like, no, I would still do all these things. I'm like, exactly. So like just keep doing them every day.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, probably didn't see it unless it's on her Facebook story. Went on her Instagram story and talked about a little pep talk you gave her, aka ass kicking, I think is what she called it. I got my ass chewed, maybe. No, well, Alexa wouldn't say ass. But sometimes, I mean, like
I'll
people
have
do
to
need
keep that
that,
girl in.
the reminder. Like sometimes you do have to be hard on people. That's what when someone comes to me and they're like, yeah, last week was a fucking wash. I'm like, well, were you still implementing like anything? Like drinking water, get steps in, anything? Like, why?
Anything. Yeah.
But yeah, you need to, I mean, having them like things in place just to make you feel better. Like that's so good for just your mental health. Another one of mine is keeping a clean space. Like I
Yeah.
need cleanliness around me. It keeps me sane. I saw this post the other day. It was like things that reduce anxiety, and it's all like not sorry, daily non-negotiable worthy. Like the things that make anxiety worse. Caffeine. Okay, so drink water before caffeine. Not moving your body. Moving your body should be a daily non-negotiable. Neglecting sleep. Bedtime routines in place. That's one thing I think like isn't talked about enough. Um,
Bedtime,
what?
bedtime routines.
Yeah,
Is that what you said?
like setting
Yeah.
yourself up to get a good night of sleep, actually. Skipping meals, not
Mhm.
drinking enough water, sugar, not getting fresh air, spending too much time online, messy rooms. But yeah,
Dude, yeah. I mean, having clean space, just like, I don't know, it's like, and my daily non-negotiables may be different from somebody else, but you just need to establish what your non-negotiables are. You don't need like a list of 30 different things.
no,
I do just because I've just added and compiled onto where I was before. I didn't always have all of these non-negotiables. I've definitely added on to them as, my time on this earth has gone on. I like once that becomes a daily non-negotiable, then it was just like second nature of like I'm always going to have my greens in the
Mhm.
morning. Uh, and then I just add something else onto it. And
Yes,
then just all of these things just compile. So like it may seem like I have it all together and it's very easy, but it was never like it wasn't always like this. I didn't always have like all of these things that I did, but it's just become a habit right now that it may seem like it's like like oh it's easy for her to do this and it's like no, I literally have worked to get myself to this point where I'm like
yeah.
having this established like routine and structure.
Hmm.
And it does take a while, so you have to give yourself some grace, but also
Yeah.
like be hard on yourself and actually do the non-negotiables if you're gonna
Mhm.
have it as non-negotiable.
Yeah, yeah, that's the whole word. But like you said, habit stacking and then not trying to do everything all at the same time. That's gonna set you up for failure. If you're trying to implement like 10 different things, like, oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do this, I gotta do this. Don't do that. Pick one thing.
No.
What is it? 3 weeks to build a habit? Or even if you feel confident after a week, then add something else. and then you'll be like us.
Yes.
What
Everybody wants to be
everyone
like
should
Kim Beck.
aspire to be.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Any other non-negotiables you have you want to add?
I don't think so. I mean, there's so many that if I like my whole day is non-negotiable at this point.
Waking up,
Yeah.
getting out of bed, making my bed, that's a non-negotiable. Clean space, brushing your teeth, doing vacuums, drinking water, drinking coffee, and then working. Yeah, everything is literally non-negotiable.
Yeah.
There's never a freaking day that I just lay in bed and do nothing.
No. Supplements.
Subs, vitamins, eating good food, making sure that I have food in my house, basic human necessities.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Very exciting. We live very exciting lives.
Oh my gosh, so exciting. I don't even know like if I could bring another person into my space. Like really, when
It
I
would
really
literally
sit
have to.
down and think about it, it's like I think everyone is gonna instantly annoy me. Like I'm talking about
I
living like
think,
a man. Like, dude,
yeah,
it's
I know, I know.
fucking
I think you just find that right puzzle piece, you
yeah.
know. Um, you know,
How does
sometimes
one
when you're
do that?
sometimes, if you're doing puzzles, there's a piece that you think fits and you like almost try to force it. And you're like, yeah, this is work. This is exactly how it needs to be. This is where it's going to fit. We fit perfectly together. And then you get to the rest of the puzzle and you realize that piece is wrong.
And then
But there is
uh,
the one that fits there.
it got pushed onto the floor at some point and then disappeared for a minute, but you'll find it again someday. I hope you
It
everyone
may just appear,
enjoys this puzzle analogy.
but I truly believe that. Well, I don't know. I shouldn't say I truly believe that because
Don't try to fit the
I'm
wrong
still
puzzle
single.
piece in your hole.
Yeah, sometimes it just doesn't feel
It doesn't work.
good.
It doesn't work, doesn't do
Sometimes
anything for you.
you
And
gotta
with
find the
that,
one that fits, the one that makes you feel good.
the one that hits all the right places. Oh my God.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what this has to do with daily non-negotiables, but
Um, it flowed.
hope this is an entertaining.
Yeah, always make sure to
Yeah,
stick around to the end.
I
You
hope
never
this is an
know
entertaining.
what.
Yeah, you never know what you're gonna get around here.
It's always a surprise to us as well.
I wish we came in with these big long plans, but that's just not us. So
No, I know. We fly by the seat of our pants.
yes. All right.
But
Well, I think this is probably enough
oh
for
yeah,
today.
oh yeah. Time to go eat and do all the rest of my daily non-negotiables for the day.
Yes.
Well, you can find
All
me on
right.
Instagram at Beckin_Bikini.
You can find me hopefully on Instagram soon. It's going to be Keekers Laugh _ IFBB Pro or without the underscore, just depending on how this direction goes. But in the meantime, you can also reach out to me on Facebook, old school style.
Hey.
Or you can, if you want to know more about Coach Kiki, you can go to coachkikilfg.com, and that's where I'll be for right now.
Perfect. All right. We will see y'all next week. Cheers.
Cheers. What's up, guys? Coach Kiki here. I just wanted to thank you for listening to this episode of Champagne Gains. If you loved this episode, please make sure you do all of the things like, subscribe, give us a 5-star rating and review, and share with your champagne bestie. Champagne Gains is also brought to you by Coach Kiki LFG Gym Gear. Unlock the full power of your workouts with Coach Kiki's Let's Fucking Grow hip bands, long resistance bands, cable ankle straps, and hip thrust pads. For all of your sprinkle booty gains, check out CoachKikiLFG.com. Thanks, guys. Cheers.